7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Oh, mama, look at that. Hoo-hoo-hoo. G'day YouTube, Down to Bricks here. I've got an action figure haul for you guys again today, and I've got stacks of goodies to get through. I'm going to do something a little bit different to my first ever action figure haul. I'll put a card up there if you want to go and check that out. Once I open everything up here, I'm going to actually take some of the figures out of the boxes and set them up, and at the end of the video I'll show some of those figures off. I might even chuck in a few figures from my last haul and show those off as well. But I'm very excited for this haul because it's got, I guess, a bit of a grail figure for me in here, and I was going to leave it to last, but I can't help it. I have to get it out, so I'm just going to take the top stuff off here and drop it over here, and I'm going to get out this big bad boy right here. Am I excited for this? And I'm excited for a couple of reasons. One, as I said, it's a figure I've always wanted, and secondly, I picked it up from an Aussie online store. So how good is that? And that's from spit it out, that's from Robo Toys. So awesome that I discovered Robo Toys, and I'm actually going to tell you a little bit more about Robo Toys. I'm going to check out their website because I've ordered a few things from them now, and I've been talking to the owner, Joel, terrific bloke, and I've been having a bit of a chat to him. And when I told him I was going to do a haul video with this figure, he wanted to actually offer you guys, my viewers, a bit of a discount. So how cool is that? So I'm going to tell you more about that shortly, but first of all, let's get this bad boy out of the box. Oh, what am I doing here? Okay, oh man. Now, this figure has left a gaping hole in my collection for such a long time, and I did have the Cabana Wars version of this figure. I never actually opened it. Was always wanted a masterpiece style figure of this character, and I just didn't felt like that Cabana Wars one cut it, so I end up selling that and use some of the money from that sale to buy this bad boy. So let's see, I'll have to try and tip him up here, and as you can see, it's from Toy World. So this is my first ever Toy World figure. Let's just sneak him out of the box, see? Oh, look at the size of this. Woohoo! Oh yeah, check that out. And of course, it is Devastator, or as they call it, Constructor. And that is so awesome. I think I said one figure. It's more than that, isn't it? But anyway, we all know we want it for Devastator. But oh man, this is so cool. So I'm very keen to get this out of the box and show it to you guys. First of all, I think though we'll just have a quick look at the website, and then I'll tell you about this discount that you can get. So we'll just take a quick look at the website. Here is the homepage for Robo Toys. It's just awesome having an Australian store selling third-party Transformers. So let's just go quickly and have a look at all the products, because this is what gets me excited. Is look down the left-hand side here. There's just heaps of third-party companies. So how awesome is that? Now, it's not just third-party. He does sell KO, Takara, and Hasbro Transformers as well, but just hundreds to choose from here. And the other awesome thing is payment plans. There's a couple of options for payment plans. You can use Afterpay, or as you can see down here, you can put it on lay-by, and that lay-by works through PayPal. So that's a cool option, and you can see you can also earn reward points as well. And just having a bit more of a look, oh, check out that Devastator. Now that was the Devastator I did have before I've upgraded to this new one, but yeah, just heaps of stuff here to choose from. Alright, well, what did you reckon about that? Great looking store, isn't it? So about this discount, now down in the description there'll be a link to the Robo Toys website, and there's also going to be a code there that you can use that will give you 10% off your first purchase. So awesome of RoboToys to offer this discount to you guys, so please take advantage of it. But let's go now and check out some more goodies. Alright, so I've got some more parcels here. I might just sort of put these over here. Now you would have seen this already, but I'll just get this out. Now this is, of course, the classic Voltron. I picked this up from Big W in their mid-year toy sale. Let's just have a look. It's got a lift case there. I'll try and get the glare off it, and I'm not having much success. There we go, maybe. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about this, because I had it sitting here, but I've moved it. I do have the Lego Ideas Voltron that I want to put together, and I sort of thought I might display it with this. I don't know, what do you reckon? I'm not too sure about it. It was a bit of an impulse buy, but yeah, let me know if you've got this. Let me know what you think about it. Alright, so let's keep going. Now, I picked up, and I actually forget where I got this one from. I think it might have been Nippon Yasen. I think I did pick up, and I have opened it. I actually had to open a couple of figures here because I needed the boxes for other things. I need to ship some stuff out, so I did already open, and I've taken her out as well. Black Widow, great looking figure, so we'll have a better look at her at the end of the video. And then I did have another one here. I think it might be this box here. Yes. Okay, so I had already opened this one up as well, and I believe this one might have been from Hobby Link Japan. Again, I'm not sure, because I took it out of the box, and it's Two-Face, the Mafex Two-Face. Now, I'm absolutely loving these Dark Knight Trilogy figures from Mafex. They are superb, and I've gone back. I was going to miss out on a couple, and I've gone back and ordered those now. I've had to pay a little bit more for them, so I'm sort of kicking myself now. I just didn't get it when I could have pre-ordered them. But anyway, that's a story for the next video when I get those in. But yeah, great looking Two-Face. Now, it's probably, it's not going to rank as one of my favourite figures of that series, but I just wanted to collect, or maybe not all of them, but most of the figures from that series, because they are very cool. Now, okay, we've got a couple left, and I'm going to go to this one here. Now, I ordered this from another Australian store called A Little Toy Company. So it's the first time I've used them, and this is the first time I've actually got a Marvel Legends figure. So it's the first time I'm seeing it, and he does look awesome. But check this out. The Thing. I'm a big fan of The Thing as a character, even just as a solo character. I'm not even going to worry about getting the rest of the Fantastic Four. I just love The Thing, and I just think they've done a fantastic job with this character. He just looks absolutely fantastic. The sculpting on him is absolutely superb. So I'm not sure where I'm going to display him in my collection, but I just had to have him. So great to finally get hold of him, and geez, there's a bit of weight to him as well. Now, one last figure, and this is a bit light, isn't it? This is from a Me, so definitely know where this one's from because I didn't open it beforehand. So let's cut him open, and what do we have? Alright, and it is Ant-Man. So fantastic to get this Ant-Man. I never got the original Ant-Man, so I want to get this one. Since I did order this one, I had this one pre-ordered for a while. You can get the Wasp now as well. It is a little bit harder to get because it's a web exclusive from Tamashii Nations, but I'm not sure if I worry about getting the Wasp. Great character in the movie, but yeah, I just not sure I need her in my collection, but I had to have Ant-Man, and he is looking very sweet. And okay, that's it. So I'll open some of these up, we'll get them out on show, and we'll take a closer look. Let's go. So nice. Ho, ho, ho. Nice instructions on cards. Oh mama, look at that. Ho, ho, ho. And of course I've had to start with the Constructicons, and crikey do these guys look awesome. From left to right, the Toy World names: Concrete, Unearth, Allocator, Bulldozer, Shovel and Burden. But of course we all know them as Mixmaster, Scavenger, Hook, Bone Crusher, Scrapper and Long Haul. Now I absolutely love these guys. It's not to say that they don't have some issues. Some of the tolerances on some of them were either a little bit tight or a little bit loose, but overall I am extremely happy, and if I had the money I wouldn't mind a second set that I could display like this in bot mode and have Devastator as well. I have to say the paint detail is awesome. Look at the grill. That looks fantastic on Long Haul. The yellow is a little bit light. Doesn't look too bad on the grey, but on some of the blue plastic doesn't quite cover it. Probably could have done with another coat, but there's just little fine details with some silver paint, with silver screws and bolts. It's all piping for the eyes. I probably would have rathered some paint there, but still looks fantastic. I mean, just the detail. Look at some of the detail on the inside of the legs. We get lots of clear plastic, the blue with a blue tinge to it. So lots of that wherever there's a window or windscreen, we get that clear plastic. So I love that. But just nice little, just the little details, like a little bit of piping, silver piping, the little lights. There's some more clear plastic there with the blue tinge. But overall, very, very nice. Scale wise, I think they are a little bit too big. I actually think they're not too bad with Megatron, but if you look at Shockwave, most of them are a little bit bigger than Shockwave. And if we look at an Autobot, they're a lot bigger than an Autobot vehicle. But overall, I think it's a compromise that you have to make, because if you want a big Devastator, you're going to have 6 big bots to form that big Devastator. Just a quick look at everything that comes with Constructor. There's a lot of parts forming to build Devastator. A lot of people are against this. Personally, to get bots that look this good, I really don't mind at all. Ultimately, I want the alt modes, the bot modes and the combined mode all to look good, and if it means a bit of parts forming, I'm all for it. And here they are in alt mode, and I've got Mixmaster going there, and that's a pretty nifty little gimmick. My son really loves that. But I have to say, again, I am very impressed. I do have to admit that my fingers are rather sore after transforming all of these. Some of the joints, some of the transformations were really tight. And overall, I really enjoyed the transformations. I know some of my other bots in my collection, I've been pulling my hair out doing the transformations. These weren't too bad. I did get a little bit stuck at times with the instructions, because the instructions go from alt mode to bot mode. So to go from bot mode to alt mode was a little bit tricky at times. So I did cheat a few times and look up some guys on YouTube on how things were done. But again, the highlight is just the little details, and the little painted details just really make them stand out. And again, together like this, they look awesome. Well, there he is, Devastator himself, and holy dooly, how awesome is that? And I've also got the other figures from the haul there as well. But I gotta tell you, I am absolutely blown away with this Toy World Devastator, and I am just so stoked having this in my collection. I've just had so much fun playing with all of the Constructicons and putting them all together. I didn't have any real issues with any of the combining of Devastator. I know in the older releases, so this is of course coming in the box set, is the version 2, so it has a lot more of the accuracy to the cartoon Devastator. But the original releases that were released in individual bots, some of the connection points, there was some issues, especially with the legs. There was a lot of tightness in sliding the legs onto the joints. I'm happy to say that all of that has been fixed up on this Devastator, on this version 2. The only issue I did have was Scavenger. The ratchet joint was extremely tight, so tight I could not even move it with my hands, with my fingers. I just could not move it. I actually had to get it in the right orientation to slide it into the shoulder joint. I actually had to loosen the screws just to be able to rotate the ratchet. But actually having that extra leverage with Scavenger on the shoulder, I can move it now, but it is still extremely tight. I did change up the face plate as well to the screaming face. I think that really suits Devastator. I have got this extra bag of bits here, and I actually don't know what these are for. There's nothing in the instructions to tell me what that is for, so if anyone knows, let me know. That's the other face plate that was actually on the face out of the box. But I gotta say, this bad boy is gonna look awesome next to a Mega Supreme on the shelf. But let's get the camera off the tripod and have a closer look at some of the other figures here. I just want to say, if you too want this awesome Devastator in your collection, this is a great chance to get a discount on him through RoboToys. Use advantage of that 10% coupon and save yourself a mozza on this awesome Transformer. But let's get the camera off the tripod and take a closer look at these other figures. I just have to go over Devastator quickly here. I have put a sticker in there. I might actually take this transparent piece back out. I did have to remove screws from the back to pop it out to put that sticker in there, but you can't really see it, so I may pop that out and leave it out. And he does have the light up eyes. And this was the ratchet in here, extremely tight. Look at that gun. I mean, I just can't get over the articulation on him. You can get some really, really cool poses. And down to our other figures. I'll tell you what, I'm extremely happy with all of these. Let's go with Two-Face. He's not focusing there. I've got the coin in his hand. Let's go this way, see if I can. There we go. That's better. But yeah, he looks very cool. Look at that. That's messed up. The Ant-Man, I do think he looks great. I love this suit, this darker suit. He looks very, very nice. Pretty disappointed with the accessories. You only get some extra hands and that's it. So pretty disappointing on the accessory front. I don't really know what he could have came with, but maybe some other items shrunk down would have been pretty nifty. And Black Widow, and again this face is superb. Again, let's get some focus happening. It really does look good. I do have, I think it's the Age of Ultron Black Widow, but I do think this is a better figure. And of course the Thing, and I'm really, really happy with this Thing as well. I just want to quickly show off some of the figures I got in my last haul. Just a quick overview. This Mafex 3.0 Batman, I tell you what, I absolutely love this Batman. It just looks so good. Some of the joints, again, the tolerances aren't fantastic, but overall, I mean, he just looks fantastic. And we have Scarecrow, which gave us the Demon Batman. Now let's see if I can get that focusing. Of course, we get the ripped cape. Yeah, that's wicked, isn't it? Vitruvian Hacks. Very nice. Crash, that is so cool. And again, some of my favourites here. This War Machine. He is very, very nice. And the Ascending Batman. Another fantastic Mezco figure. But yeah, just wanted to quickly show those. Well, that's it, folks. I hope you did enjoy this haul, and I think it's a lot better doing it this way and having a bit of a showcase at the end. It's probably dragged on for a little bit longer than what I wanted to, but I did really want to show everything off. So I hope you did enjoy it. Let me know in the comments, what's your favorite thing here? No pun intended. And of course, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. A big thank you for taking the time to watch, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have me